All right, guys, this is my review of the LG Stylo 6. And I have to tell you, doing this with one hand, holding the camera with the other hand, can't find my kickstand for it, but I just want to give you my honest review of this phone. And I want to tell you folks this, and I've had the Stylo 4. So if you're thinking about picking up this device, and I do have my clear case for it, but it is ultra thin, lay it down. I do have my negative ion EMF radiation protection sticker on it. I had it on my other devices as well, but just to give you a quick size comparison, this is my A20 that I had on Metro PCS, and we'll wake up the screen. And this phone was 1080p, 720, which was 720, turn it back on, AMOLED display, okay? This is 1080, but it is an LCD display. So, if you ask me, I do prefer 6.8. This is 6.4, okay? But this is 6.8, 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, okay? And as you can see, the screen is fantastic, okay? A lot of people complain, you get people who are spoiled and they don't want, they want AMOLED on everything. But at the end of the day, folks, within 5 minutes and 10 minutes of looking at the phone, you won't know or won't even care about AMOLED, okay? It's 1080p and the viewing angles are great. The camera doesn't do it any justice. I'm recording in 720, but to make this phone faster, okay, you be careful about what kind of apps you put on your phone, because I put Telegram on here, and Telegram is instantly downloading photos and videos, and it can take up a lot of internal memory. So I plugged it up to my laptop, and once I plugged it up to my laptop, I went into Telegram and erased all of that. So that gave me a lot of my memory, internal storage back. Okay, I said memory, but internal storage. I do have a 64 gig chip in the phone already. Okay, so let's go down to storage. So you do get your 64 on board, and I just recently cleaned the phone, so I have 63.83 on my SD card. And I'm using 25 gigs of storage out of the 64, which is going to give me roughly 40 something gigs free. There used to be a time with Android operating system, it would integrate your SD card with your internal memory. One of the things I will say I don't like about the new software now, you cannot move apps because they install, for instance, let's go to apps. Let me show you something. When you go to app info, and then you want to wait for your apps to open up. So for instance, Cash App, okay? You cannot move Cash App. It won't let you. If you go to storage, it stays stuck in internal memories. There's no way to move your app. Now, if there is, hit me up in the bottom of the video. I've gone through all the other review videos as well, and I have not seen a way to move some of these apps off of my internal storage onto my SD card, okay? I've gone through and made sure my SD card was formatted, the whole 9, okay? But another thing I want to tell you to do, if you're into Facebook and Messenger and Instagram, get Facebook Lite and Messenger Lite, because they use up less internal memory and they work a whole lot more fluently. Instagram on my A20, it would lag a lot when you go start doing your scrolling. And it does have dual speakers on it, okay? But this thing will run a lot smoother. It does run smoother than the A20 does. And by it having 1080p, it looks great. And the dual speakers. So as you can see, Instagram being one of those websites that can be choppy because of all the content in it. It does move. My testimony is it does move a lot smoother than it did on the A20, Samsung A20. Okay. Again, let's talk about those dual speakers. Okay. So, as far as the speakers go themselves, my wife's Ovation, Motorola Ovation, which is also on Cricket, that's the loudest speaker I've heard on a cell phone in years. Okay. She has one speaker and it blows these two stereo speakers out of the water. Okay. So let's go back to YouTubulous. And let's see. Let's go back to YouTube. I hit the wrong button. Back. And let's type in free movies. A lot of people don't know that you can watch free movies on YouTube. A lot of good free movies on YouTube as well. So, picture quality goes, I got no complaints there. Okay. Now, as far as movie sound go and watching TV on it sounds great. It's just music-wise, it doesn't sound that great. Of course, pinch to zoom out. You get the full screen, 6.8 inch screen. But watching movies, yeah. TV, yeah. But music, no.
Where are you from, mister? New York. New York. How the hell did you get all the way down here then?
I would have to say, I've never had a problem with LG phones, but I will say this is the best LG phone I've had that they've made. Okay. Quality is outstanding. Okay. Quality is outstanding. Camera on here, both cameras are great. Okay. Front and back. Go to the front. Let's go back to, if you take a look at your front camera, I am holding, let me reverse it. Okay. Because a lot of people do this when they do their videos. So if you can see, you do have features and functionalities on here. Okay. You do have bokeh on here as well, where you can do your you got AI cam. Okay. And you have your beauty mode where you can do your focus. Okay. You can blur out the back and the front. You got your portrait mode. So it's a real good camera, front and back, folks. I mean, video wise, it does take great videos too. So all in all, let me tell you how I broke it down, how we broke this down at Cricket. Okay, so the phone was $100 with switching. My wife's Motorola Ovation was $45 with switching over from Metro. Okay, speeds on the phone are pretty good. As far as let me go in here. Did I uninstall my speed tester? Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, if you want to buy some altcoins, okay, you want to get into doggy coins. Okay, it's down right now, but it's been up and been doing really well. So check out doggy coin. Okay, but anyway, let's do a quick speed test on AT&T 4G LTE network. Okay, speed test. And we're going to install this right quick so you can see what the uploads and download speeds here in Detroit, Michigan are on AT&T's 4G LTE service. Now, the reason why I switched us over from T-Mobile's because T-Mobile, you know, when they bought out Sprint, they were really fast before they bought Sprint out. And they put all those people on the network. And when they did that, we would notice things would just spin and spin and spin. But soon as we got on AT&T, I have enjoyed this service, and there are spots at my job that when you are on the network on T-Mobile, it would just spin. Now with AT&T, okay, I get much faster speeds. Even in the bathroom, some places, you know, it's a concrete building. T-Mobile would just go to E. Okay, it wouldn't even give me any data. This stays on LTE. Okay, so let's do a quick speed test. Try some different service. Of course, I am on LTE. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Okay, so we're getting about 32, 33, 30. Averaging about 30 megs up. And then we're doing our upload speeds. We're going to switch servers too. Now, I can't, you know, at T-Mobile at home, I was getting about that, maybe a little less. But when I got to work, it was just god awful at work. So let me go to, I know a different server. Let me go to Wayne State. Is Wayne State on here? Miami of Ohio. Let's just try Miami of Ohio. 200 miles away. Let's see what they do. Not so much on Miami of Ohio server. Okay. Detroit, we was hitting 30. Now we're getting half of that. So it just depends. Oxford, Ohio. Okay. Upload speeds are right about the same now. Pretty much. Okay. But I'm not going to beleaguer the time with that. I am happy with the speeds on AT&T versus it being on T-Mobile. Okay. Now, something else I want to show you if I can find it before I run out of time in this video. When you get to your sound, okay, especially when you have your Bluetooth on, I can tell you my Bluetooth earbuds, the basses, everything sounds extremely well in here. But there is a feature in here, if I can get to it. Let's see. I don't think I can find it before this video's out. But anyway, there's a feature in here that will allow you to change. So you got your EQ feature in here. Okay, again, everything sounds good in here when you have it on your earbuds. But you can change your directional sound display in here. But folks, if you're looking to get this on Cricket, I would highly suggest it. It's a beautiful phone. It's been working great for me. I just keep it clean. Watch how many apps I have installed on it. That 3 gigs of RAM, 1080p display, 6.8 inch display, and it is a beauty. Okay, so check it out. This is the phone to get. Deuces.